Well, that was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be, but it's another thing knocked off the list. I hate when problems are simple, because I always assume that they're the worst. You know, I always expect the worst. Every time I'm working on something old like this, I'm always like, there's no way it's that simple. It's the truck's 58 years old. That's at least 3 to 4 people that have had their dick beaters up under the dash, just ripping wires and connecting things with the craziest things. I've seen things connected with house wire nuts. I've seen switches. My dad has a 48 Ford F1 that he's working on, and when we got it, it had house switches in it. I mean, I guess use what you got, but for real, dude, like a switch is like 12 bucks. You know what? It doesn't matter. So the blinkers didn't work on the truck. We also had other problems too. Let me just back up. The tail lights worked, but the brake lights, every time you hit the brake, they popped instantly. Okay, that just tells me bad wire, bad ground, something shorting out, somewhere's rubbed or chafed or not a good ground or something. It's super simple. This truck has like 6 circuits. Okay, so it's really not that hard to trace something back. We don't have heated seats and climate control and auto, adjusting mirrors when you go in reverse. None of that crap. It's got headlights, it's got brake lights, tail lights, blinkers, and the horn, which I still haven't addressed. Here was the problem. One of these things, the blinker switch. So like you'd hit the blinkers to the left, and then all 4 lights came on. It looked like a spaceship, right? This truck doesn't even have hazards. You know, like when you break down and you're on the side of the road and that little triangle red button that you hit, it's your hazard light. It means, hey, I'm broke down or the car won't start, whatever, hazard lights. In 63, I don't even think it was I don't know if it was an option, but I know this truck did not go for that option, at least. So there's no hazards in this truck. This truck has headlights, tail lights, brake lights, turn signals. That's it. And a horn. And I mean, I go so far. This truck doesn't even have a radio. Not only does it not have a radio, it doesn't have a place to put a fuse for a radio. So it's not like somebody had a radio and took. No, it never came with one. Could you imagine? Oh. So anyway, 50 bucks. That'll get you going down the road. So we replaced the switch, and now I'm going to take you inside and show you just how stupidly simple and easy it is to replace something like this. I'm not going to actually show you because I've already done it, but it's already still taken apart. You know what? I'm just going to show you. All right. So when you first take your steering wheel off, you're going to run into this guy. Now this is fun. I would recommend wearing safety glasses and a helmet when you take this off. Because when you put your nut down on that, it tightens it down. These 3 bolts, you guessed it, connect to those. I know there's 4, okay, but there's 3 that go onto here. This will pop off and break a couple teeth loose. So once you get it off of there, you'll see that there's a little switch right there. Oh, that's fancy. So you turn your key, and I don't have the lever on. The lever goes over here, but I don't have it on, so we have to do it by hand. So, all right, it's working how it should. Let's try the other way. See, you're going to think it's broken, but there's no light over here. This isn't new age fancy stuff where, hey, this is your left turn, that's your right turn. These trucks had 1 light. Hey, dickhead, your blinker's on. I'm not going to tell you which one, it's on. Goes in with 3 screws. Boom. And they're hidden behind these black felt pieces here. But I see 1. The other one's down here. It's tucked back in there. 2. And the third one, you have to actually get it right in the middle. 3. That holds it on. Then you put your steering wheel holder on in there. You put your fancy little black decorative cap over it. And then you bolt on your overpriced Moon Eye steering wheel that you wish was on a tilt column. And you are going down the road. But that's it. So simple. I'll show you that. Remember I was saying that these trucks have like 6 circuits? All right, check this out. If you can see in there. Let me get the wires out of the way. Do you see that? Guys, that's the whole fuse panel. How many fuses are in there? 4? That's it. Stupidly easy. So that's that. Blinkers work. Taillights work, headlights work. Cool. It's kind of lackluster. I don't know what to tell you. Wiring's not fun. Nobody enjoys it, but it's the little things. Right? That one little switch cleared up like 4 problems. Now we have taillights, brake lights, headlights, and all the turn signals are working together. It is fantastic. This thing's ready to hit the road. The only thing we got to do next is install a horn. Because like I said, we don't have a horn button on our steering wheel. Now, I could always put the OG steering wheel back in, but because this truck doesn't have tilt, and because I'm fat, with those two things combined, it's hard to drive. So the smaller the wheel, the better. And then we're just gonna drive it. And then I'll be okay with that for, get out of here. Unless Milwaukee's paying me, they ain't, no. And then I'm just gonna drive it. And I'm gonna get bored with it in like 2 weeks because I'm gonna be like, wow, this thing drives like a 58-year-old pickup truck, because it is, which is why we have a plan. We got a lot of cool stuff coming up with this truck specifically, and I'm trying to score a deal where I can get an actual shop down here. Maybe go in halvesies, do what I gotta do, find somewhere cheap where we can make better content that isn't my garage that has a table saw in it. I want a full-blown car shop lift. I want to bring in a welder, everything down there and start doing cool shit. Because up next with this truck, the very next video I believe we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you something, and I'm gonna say it. It's better than boiled linseed oil. And no, it's not clear coat, right? This is like the 2 things that everybody does. Well, you gotta put boiled linseed oil on it. Makes the patina pop, protects it. It also makes it very nasty feeling, okay? When I can rub my hand on something. People, stop putting wood finish products on a metal car, please. Well, that's why you clear coat it. Well, then it flakes off because you didn't clean it. I got something better. It hardens, it's self-leveling, and I've done my old truck, my 59 with it, and I had it for 3 years, and it didn't flake or discolor or peel or anything. So, and I had a buddy do it to his. He's got a flat window C10, 64 through 6. He did it to his truck, and it looks awesome. So that'll be the next video of old preserve the patina. No, that's regular rust. Anyway, it doesn't matter. This stuff makes it look cool. And then after that video, we're gonna do a big back window conversion. There's a company out there, I don't know who it is. It's either Brothers, Classic Performance, Parts of America, or whatever. They sell an interior panel. The exterior panel's easy because the line is like GM literally already gave you the template. All you gotta do is cut it 3/8 of an inch on the inside of that and pop the glass in. But there's a company that makes the inside panel. So we're gonna turn this big beautiful lady into a big BBW. Anyway, we're gonna do that. And then the last project, which is gonna be probably the most time consuming, but we are gonna get a brand new chassis for this truck. I'm gonna go buy myself a 63 through 6 truck, 63 through 66 truck. Bring it in, strip it down, get rid of everything but the chassis, your tie rods, ball joints, bushings, bearings. We're gonna notch it, probably put some of that Pour 15 on it, finish it up nice, make it look good. We're gonna bag it, LS swap it, 4L80, all that. Just take your whole wallet and just yeet right at the truck, because that's pretty much what it's gonna be. So that's gonna be a cool video. So stay tuned for that, please, guys, and don't forget to like and subscribe. And tell your mom about it. I'll see you guys in the next one. See you.